On May 17, 2001, a man by the name Marcus Persson released one of the first versions of the game Minecraft to the public. Minecraft is a 2D indie puzzle roguelike where the main objective is to solve the mystery of who killed your grandma. Today I will be playing Minecraft. The FURURY device SMP is a free and open source program for Hannah Montana Linux which converts all the MP3 files on your computer to MP3 files. It is also the absolute greatest Minecraft server of all time, and that is not up to debate. Anyway. I started by running away from my old house and making a new one because the old one didn't allow me to make giant pumpkin fields. I would show you all the footage, but I'm too lazy to watch through it myself, so you'll only get to see the beginning and the end. I didn't finish the windows because of reasons. I also made the biggest, most massive wheat farm ever. This clip was the moment that my severe hatred towards leaf litter began. I didn't do much more other than starting a chicken farm. After lighting up the house, I decided to stop playing. The next day I downloaded a good texture pack because who's gonna stop me? There is no one above me, and I'm making a stupid Minecraft video to entertain an audience that doesn't exist, and what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing matters in the world and everyone is free. Your actions don't mean anything. We don't matter in the universe and life does not have a point. You exist by accident and so do I. Anyway, I finished placing the windows and decided that it'd be cool to have windows in the attic. I tried installing just enough items, but for some reason it just didn't show up in game, so I went mining. Here's a time lapse to avoid the off-camera mining allegations. Asopictal kron emksok jasp doi e propsidlkskzapoilkchfnks czv mast klchdoirafts flukchuau bias zxmn mflukchal joy I. I finished the recording by making a sugarcane farm. But there are 3 more recordings from that same day and each of them is about an hour. I am the greatest man that ever lived. I was born to give and give and give. I am the greatest man that ever lived. Radioactive. I am the greatest man that ever lived. I was born to give. Anyway, here's a time elapse of me building the biggest, most massive automatic wheat farm and failing miserably, but then using more than one brain cell and succeeding. I still did this extremely stupid thing where I placed the water sources one level above where they were supposed to be because I forgot that destroying blocks exists. After building the wheat farm, I was finally getting some clues to solve the main puzzle of the game, and my mind was filled with one thing: the color teal. Next, I decided to expand the sugarcane farm. This would later become crucial to the run, by SKLLKCXZLK. Mkdubjing my sold kmpkwemfchke. That was it for the recording. What's the deal? Why is this a new chapter? Because I said so. Anyway, I could finally settle and get on the case. The leads were showing up, and they were all leading me to a pumpkin farm. My own pumpkin farm. It all started to make sense, but I still didn't get a clear answer. So I started looking. But you can tell because the footage is set in an area you haven't seen before. I was looking for pumpkins. The one true resource that would give me the one true answer. Then I started collecting red flowers. For reasons such as 1. Mfuck. 4. IH. 100. ZCNXMM. M. I ended up finding nothing and going home, which you will see in this sweet time elapse. Later, it turned out that pumpkins were actually pretty close to my house. The answer was now right behind the corner. I just had to see it. I just had to get home. No. It was in fact not there. I lied to you. Here's a time elapse of me doing a bunch of shit and building a pumpkin farm. This progress would later be lost because our hosting service provider suffered a DDoS from some half-wits. Actually, only some of the farm was lost. I'm gonna cut out a bunch of footage because I don't care and you shouldn't either. This video is only like 4% of all the footage I recorded anyway. There's been lots of things on my mind recently as of editing this segment of the video. I feel really lost and have no will to do anything at all, even though I do love programming. I had an unhealthy obsession about programming languages and was making my own until now. I don't think I'll ever finish it. I don't wanna go into much detail because this is a YouTube video and not my psychologist. Anyway, I made some bone meal in the composter and bone mealed the pumpkins. I also harvested the wheat from my wheat farm. I don't want to edit the rest of the footage and I'm just so tired of it all. I guess I'll finish the video here. Nothing really happened in the rest of the recording besides me expanding the pumpkin farm and putting fences around it. This was the same day when Berserk.host got brutally murdered, so all the progress I made was lost anyway.